Assalamu alaikum, United States of America, Ukrainian. This is Miss Shamika Michelle Reed at El Ghaib, 98 Names of Allah, Jesus Christ, Ya Allah, 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 Allah. Documentary of your life and my life. Telephone number 1248-361-2785. Right, email at reedshemeka7 at gmail.com. Right, documentary of your life and my life. Right. The way this timer is. Right, there's a little bit of money. Right. If the way that the veterans, go at it, right, Dad wasn't supposed to be dead, right. The whole point of the matter was that, just like I was telling you, right, was too much medication, wrongful death. Oh, as of the documentary, right, understanding, yes, he's dead, but you have to understand this, right, the way this timer is, right. The money supposed to have came in, right. It was a lot of discrepancies, right. Conversations, all we heard on the phone was the police. Whoa, as of looking for home vouchers, apartments, Pell Grants, and grants also, right, with Social Security benefits and food stamps, right. I called the people back, right. They told me that this card's supposed to be in the mail, right. I waited and waited all the way to the 15th, right. Nothing came, right. So I waited to the 16th, right. Called them, right. So you got to be careful when you're dealing with veterans, right, because these motherfuckers is slick out here. Oh, see, they very slick, right. So I told the lady, she says, I'm going to send you this barcode, right, to go pick you up some cash or whatever from the store, right. I said, okay, cool. All of a sudden, she's telling me that my email and my telephone number was not valid, and it's the same information when I had cashed it and put it on the green dot. Whoa! She continuously to tell me this, right? I asked for the administrator, right, supervisor. Same information that's on the check cashing thing, right? I never had my hands on the cash, really. What? It was on a debit credit card. Oh, so the way the timer is, I'm like, what's the next timer? Right. She's telling me that the number has to be updated, right? I said, this is the same number I called you from, right? With the illegal 30 transactions in Texas, right? Stating that I was there and I never been there. Oh, so the way this timer is, I'm like, okay. So she goes, all right. So she says, call back in an hour, right? Tell me call back in an hour. I call back in an hour. When I call back in an hour, right? She talking about the email, the telephone number is right. Then the telephone number is not right. What was the number that you put on the application? Right. I said, well, wait a minute. I gave her the information and everything else. Right, to verify it. Right, and the telephone that I'm actually on. She says, well, what was the other telephone number? Because I'm scared to send this information to you on this email because it may not get there. Right. So I said, wait a minute. You just told me to call you within an hour, right, or two, right, for a barcode to go pick some cash out. Right. A little bit of cash, right. I look up, I'm like, okay, cool. I calls him and everything else. When I calls him, right, I give her the same telephone number that is on the application of what they asked. Right. Now, the way that they send these